last week on The Club.
Two Brown twins playing against each other for just the second time in their AFL career.
We're just really proud of them, that they're out there and doing what they love.
It's definitely one of my dreams is to play AFL footy with him one day, so yeah, hopefully that'll happen.
It's down the goal square, Rene kick and he's put it through!
I've always said, just pinch me, it's black and white blood will come out. You know, it's my home and I love it. They're the things that you still live for and want to be involved with Collingwood, because it's such a special place.
Well, I'm Brian Evans. I'm one of the doormen at the Collingwood Football Club and have been for the last 10 years. My grandfather was on the Players' Gate in 1920s, so the association goes back a long while. I joined in 1964 as a member of the social club. In those days you had to go before a committee before you could join. You were passed or not passed, as the saying is. I went on from there and they asked me in '75 to join the reserve committee, and then they came to me in '76 and said would I become the reserve team manager. In 1978 I decided I'd stand for the senior committee. So it's a pretty interesting history. And 49 years, coming up 50 years. Oh, that one is a favourite one of mine because we actually had Scotty here when he came over the schoolboy championships, and we billeted him, and then he came to me and said, "Can I come and live with you for a short space of time?" And I said, "Yes." So he came and lived with us upstairs. Terrific guy, got on very well.
Gives it away to Russell, he's met from behind.
He used to be able to row the outside the packs very quickly and pick that ball. He could run. He was a very good runner, very clever player.
Taking a long run. Now inside 50. From just over 40 metres, the Maggies are firing like a belt-fed mortar.
Losing a bit more. Mullane outside 50. Cornered by Ugle. Gets around Ugle and Wilson. Mullane for goal. A sensational kick.
Great tragedy hit the sporting world this morning.
This is the tragedy Collingwood President Alan McAllister is talking about. 26-year-old Darren Mullane, a larrikin star of Aussie rules, lost his life suddenly at 10 to 3 this morning.
You couldn't get a better colourful character than Darren. Tremendous footballer. I got on very well with Darren. I found him a terrific guy. After the 1990 grand final, we were looking for the cup to be presented, and so the actual mayor of Collingwood could have a photo taken. We found Darren with it. Wasn't in the best at that stage, he was in state, but he held onto that cup and he wasn't going to let that cup go. We took a heck of a lot to get it off him at that particular day. We got it eventually, but he was hanging on like mad. Yeah. I see these players now at the life memberships lunch, and I see them all. And you know, you're sitting with the likes of Tuddy and Peter McKenna and Teddy Potter and even John Henderson, which he was way back captain in the '65, you know. And I enjoy that. That keeps me going. And they know me and I know them, and we respect each other. It's tremendous.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
See you
later. Well, Barb and I have actually been married, 54 years, so yes, and she's been tremendous to me. In that period of time, you know, involved with Collingwood, Barb's been behind me all the way. Weather-wise, Bob, what do you reckon?
It's going to be
supposed to be raining this afternoon.
No way.
It'll be interesting how the boys, the new ones, go today. Yeah. How Kalen goes. Jackson back on the side again makes a difference too. My game day routine is players have to be in 2 hours before the game start. We like to be there 1 hour before that, and then when the game finishes, we can't leave till everybody's out. So we could be another 2 hours after the game. So you could run anything up to 8 or 9 hour day, but we enjoy it. Medical room, family room. Well, if we don't get up top to have a look, at least we've got television. We can follow through with a direct telecast, which is very handy. players' locker room. Laid out ready. Boot room. Morning there, lad.
You piss off!
Sorry, that's the end of that. Right, let's go through. Another stalwart of the club, one of the leading trainers. A very strong habit of this fellow. Bit of a problem by guy. One of the slowest runners on the field though, I told him that. Another, what would it be, another couple of hours, it'd be a hive of activity. Really on the move. Well, in the early days, in particular, the rooms at Victoria Park, after a game, I mean, every man and his dog was in there and you couldn't move, and they were mixed in amongst the players. Yes, the actual medical room, which you believe trainers and a couple of doctors would often have a couple of tinnies in there after a game, but that's also taboo now. Alcohol well and truly out. But that did take place. The main responsibility of the doorman is to have the right people in the room. Quite often you get people trying to get in. Not a lot of them to do it, but we've just got to be aware of that. Oh, we've had a couple that have said to us, it's my brother, you know, I'm so-and-so's brother. And we've turned around and said, that's interesting, he's only got sisters. You know, we've had that put over a few times over the years. When Eddie was a cadet reporter, and in those days at Victoria Park, there was the players' room and into the inner sanctum of the locker area, and he come down and he went to go through, and I said, I can't go through. He said, I'm a reporter. And he goes, so I know who you are, but you can't go through. And Eddie brought it up when I got my life membership when he presented me in 1999. He said, this is a fella through, wouldn't let me to the area of the inner sanctum, and now I'm the president of the club. So that's been a standing situation for some time. Bet on who's going to be the first player to arrive, Bob?
Dale Thomas will be the
Dale
first.
Thomas, yeah. Daisy would normally be the first. We just lost a bet, mate. We said Daisy be first. You've just lost me money, Benny. Morning. What, how many? How many?
Huh?
3? Five. I told you 5 last week, mate. 5 last week. We have a bit of a standing thing, you know, I say to him, you know, I want 5 goals today, or 4 or 3, you know. It's just a standing joke we have between each other. And he says, oh, I'll try 5, you know, I'll try 3. After the game, I'll say to him, well, you only got 2, you know, come on, you've got to lift your game. You've got to respect players' privacy, how they feel, and, you know, and some of them don't want to talk to people and some do, so, but yeah, it's different to what it was. Yeah, Jack.
Hi.
Come on, good mate. I think that's it, Bobby, hang on, more to come. You know, after 49 years with players, I found this group in the last 2 or 3 years very good group, excellent group. They respect me and I respect them too, but no, I find them all very good guys. I don't make any favouritisms. Anybody from Ireland? God, you're taking over. Welcome anyway, guys. Glad to have you here. You must be pretty proud to see a guy coming out in the ground to play AFL football all that way. I know we are, we're wrapped. Ireland doesn't play cricket against us, do they?
No.
Otherwise we could cover that up for you.
We're Keelan's mates. I played football against him and these are all his mates. So over to support him was a big day. He rang me on Wednesday after his dinner and said, you'll never guess who's just off the phone to me. I said, who? He said, Nathan Buckley wants me to play on Saturday, so congratulations to him.
Couldn't turn it down, the offer like this. You know?
Behind that door is the players, that's their kingdom. You get a great thrill when the side runs out. You'll never lose that thrill. It's always there, whatever side you're playing, it's a tremendous thrill. And that's the part of the job you enjoy. You enjoy that part of it.
Go.
Close, Bob. Let's get it started. Let's get the show on the road, guys.
So the Pies' recent record against the Dockers, very good. They've won 5 of the last 6.
He's got the tough job, Reedy. He's got the gunner. He's got the gun-ho player.
2012.
So Reed it is sliding up alongside Matthew Pavlich. We get things going. Griffin with the first touch on the football from the rucks. Swan marks, plays on and kicks the opening goal.
Swanee, goal.
Inside 50, couple of tall men, Jolly, Cloak, Payne to Griffin, got hands to it, spilt, Beams crashes through. Amazing give to Goldsack and he finishes. Beams, I don't know how he saw him, but he found him. Goldsack goals.
And the roar for Caelan Mooney, the 19-year-old Irishman, elevated to the senior list. This time last year he was playing Gaelic footy for County Down in Ireland. His nickname is the Roadrunner. Position, here he is. Caelan Mooney wants to take them on. We know he can run. He sends it back towards full forward. Don't think it's got enough on it. Dawes gets a touch on it with the boot and they get the finish they wanted. The footy kicked out wide. It's marked by Barlow. He got it from Ballantyne. Last rights now for the Dockers. Broughton not paid the mark.
That's it, guys. Back to work, off to work, off to work.
But Collingwood have won the game by 29 points and they've got 10 in a row. Collingwood 50.
You've got all the numbers, haven't you, Bob? 16, 22 people.
Yeah, no worries.
22 people. My favourite part of the job is probably seeing the players arrive, and certainly the most favourite part is seeing the song being sung after a victory. Although you've got to respect a loss as much as a victory. Those guys go out there and they really try. The song is tremendous after a win, particularly the grand final too. I hope more to come. Why do I keep doing? Because I love the job, I love the club. I mean, I wouldn't have been there for 49 years if I didn't love the club, and I do love the club. I knew we had a job, doorman. How long I'll keep going? As long as my body keeps going, as long as the club wants me, I suppose. I'll keep going as long as they require me. Who we got next week, Bob?
We got Carlton. We can turn around and thrash them like they thrashed
We'll
us
knock them off without any trouble. Good job.
We're going to have a good one.
Did a good job today, Bob.
Yeah,
made a good job, mate.
It's been great fun.
Still to come on the club. Harry O'Brien joins us in the studio, and the Magpies get multicultural.
Yeah, mate, just doing my best doing a bit of an Aussie accent.
I come from Drawn, which is in Gippsland, about an hour and a half away.